Hey guys, welcome back to my PCOS VSG journey. So this is week 49 post-op VSG hiatal hernia repair, and we are weighing in this week at 188. So there is no change from last week, but it's all good because I know there actually is one. I'm just really bloated this week, and the cycle seems to be out of whack at the moment. So I think things are still, working out, getting to a point where things are regular again. So as you know, I started back on spirolactone and a form of birth control. So I feel like that's kind of thrown things out of whack when I thought it actually wouldn't. It has, so I'm just kind of waiting for that to subside. So anyways, I still get the symptoms when it's supposed to happen and everything, so yeah, just getting through that and just trying to figure out what is the new norm. I don't know whenever it decides to settle down, but I do use a tracking app so I kind of know when, it's pretty accurate. It's so scary. But anyways, this week, same thing as last week, working out every single day. There was one day where I did not work out, and that was the day that I got additional injections in my legs. So this was for more so the surface veins, not so much the circulatory issue stuff. That the vein surgeon actually does those injections and everything. But this time it was more so those spider veins, discoloration. My legs were totally discolored. I was way overdue for a session that I actually have to come back for another session. So my legs were very swollen, and I knew I wasn't supposed to work out, so I just laid low and didn't work out, but still I had a want to. But other than that, I worked out every other day, whether the minimum at least is like 25 minutes that I'll do on the rower. And then I've also done some kettlebell work this week as well. So I did like kettlebell swings, and I did rowing workouts. So I do HIIT workouts on the rower. That's been going really well. And I'm just gonna keep going with that. I continue to measure my food this week. I also continue to use like my meal prep food that I had prepped and ready to go. So I definitely did not waver into other options. I pretty much stayed with what I had going on. And then I also did a new meal prep of shrimp stir fry over jasmine brown rice. And that's super delicious, and looking forward to finishing that off and then making something else. Another thing, let's see. During my cycle, of course, it feels like the restriction lifts and I can eat a lot more. I give into a lot of cravings. So I've been using this almond flour bake mix. It's already like a box mix, almond flour for banana muffins, and I put chocolate chips in it and stuff. The carb count on that is really decent. Actually, let me get. So this is what I'm talking about. You find it at Target, or you can find it in my grocery store actually had more flavors than Target did. So this is the banana muffin and bread mix, almond flour baking mix. Okay, the ingredients are really great. Very short list, which I love. Very short list. It's great. Almond flour, banana, organic coconut sugar, arrowroot, organic coconut flour, baking soda, organic cinnamon, sea salt. It does, and then calories. It's 90 calories for one serving, which is one muffin or one slice. Total fat is 3 grams. Total carbs is 14 grams. 14 grams, but the dietary fiber is 2 grams. So basically you're looking at 12 net carbs. Total sugars is 8 grams. That's really great. Even compared to that sugar-free yellow cake mix, this just blows that out of the water, because this is just amazing. And then 2 grams of protein even. So I bought every kind of mix that they make. I'm sure I could easily put this together on my own, but the convenience of it is just nice. It is very pricey, I would say, but convenience. Anyways, so this is a lifesaver during those times when I just want a muffin, I just want something sinful And going to the farmer's market like I did this morning, like I remember the farmer's market being a lot more fun because of the baked goods, right? Like you go to the farmer's market and all I used to go for was like the breads, the muffins, all of the sinful baked goods. And the fact that, you know, I had to like walk away from those stands, this really helps make things like a little better. So today my haul from the farmer's market were baby cucumbers and precisely three Gold Rush apples, because this past week, that's one snack that I have had is fruit, but also apples, my fruit with peanut butter. So apples and peanut butter. And then I had sliced watermelon and pineapple has been my like fruit snacks throughout the week, on top of eating the meal prep and everything. So I'd say I basically eat about 2 square, like solid meal prep meals, like entree type meals. And then the rest is kind of like snacks, I guess. Water intake could have been better. I don't think I wasn't anywhere close to where I needed to be, of course. So I got better towards the end of the week, I will say that. Definitely got better towards the end of the week. Still have my Profi every day. What else? In terms of loose skin, I've been getting a lot of questions about that, and I do have it. But you know, now is the time where I'm really focusing on exercise and see like what exactly do we have lingering that we can call loose skin. So my legs are the next like challenge. I'm starting to see the leg fat like sagging towards the kneecap and all that. So I carried a lot of weight in my lower body. So I definitely think that outside of rowing, I will need to incorporate some exercises to kind of tone that area up. And last video I mentioned yoga studio opening. So that 90-minute session is a great way to tone up all the areas that maybe I don't necessarily hit with the rower, but the rower does work like 80 some odd % of your muscles. So I'm seeing a lot of great success with that. So yeah, that's it for food and water and snacks and all that. That's what I've been doing. And you know, handling the cravings, I give in, but you know, I just found that mix to be, you know, the perfect thing to kind of, you know, really go in on. If I'm gonna go crazy and eat some muffins, like let it be the almond flour muffins at least. So yeah, then getting into fitness and working out and just seeing the changes. Like here are my arms, if we are just like laying them. Okay, there is some skin here, all right? But you know, my arms, I still really, you know, love how they're working, and that indentation like gets me every time. Another thing, my armpits like have cleared up. They used to be super dark, skin, very patchy, uneven skin. Used to hate shaving over them because it was just like almost pointless, like you're just doing so much damage. They've really come together. That skin there is really crazy and interesting to see how that works. Like even in, you know, in the middle, in your thighs like area, if you're bigger, a lot of times it's like super dark down there. You know, they're rubbed together, it's irritated. Everything is lightening up, and that's super awesome to see. Oh my gosh. So yeah, here we go with the arm and like the back, just my back, and doing this motion. Like I'm really excited to see those changes. I just look at, you know, the front, like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's crazy. I just can't get enough of it. Every time I like catch a little glimpse, I'm like, oh my gosh, is that me? Stop it. Like, wow. So yeah, super happy about that. I do have like some loose skin in the stomach that, you know, still is happening, but it actually is coming together in a weird way, some of it. So I really, like I said, like we really don't know where we're gonna end up with this. You have to like work out, do all types of like target exercises to see what, you know, what's gonna be your end result. Because right now people are asking me about loose skin, and I'm like, yeah, there's some, but I don't know what's gonna stay and what's gonna act right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we have going on at the moment. It's just a process. But definitely approaching my 1 month of rowing. So I'm very excited to take the after photos and really see the difference, because I know I'm seeing it every day, but like, oh my gosh, I know the pictures are going to be awesome. And yeah, that's what I have going on this week. Thank you guys so much for your comments, and thank you so much for following me here on Instagram. You know that I get on there and share quite a few little like snaps throughout my day of like what I'm doing meal wise, and you can even see what I use to put together some of my meals. It's all pretty much there. And I have a bunch of highlight reels where I save a lot of things. And if you want to see how I make my profie, that video is also there, saved in my Instagram live videos. But yeah, that platform has a lot of my daily stuff versus YouTube. So definitely head over there if you haven't yet and check that out. And I do a lot of live Q&A sessions there. So be on the lookout for that if you'd like to join. Yeah, that's pretty much, that's it. I don't think I have, this is like a, pretty decent update. Just gonna keep doing what I'm doing as always. And thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, guys. And I will see you on the next video. I hope you have a great week if you're watching this during your week. I hope you have a great weekend if you're watching this over your weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I know I'll be celebrating with my mother, and if your mom's not with us, we're thankful for her. We're thankful, and it's a time to reflect and just be thankful and grateful. And those who are like moms to us, happy Mother's Day to them as well. And I will see you all on the next update. Bye.